So Jackie's daughter, Chantel, has finally made a statement about her pushing her mom and then running back and telling the ladies that her mom hit her when that ain't what happened. So let's go over what she said, and then we're going to go over my opinion. So she said, I'll start by saying, if you've never dealt with a toxic mother, then you truly have no idea what it feels like. As painful as it's been to watch these moments of my life play out on TV, I know my younger self is proud of the woman who finally stood up for herself. How are you standing up for yourself when you're literally attacking your mom? But okay. The truth is, this dynamic isn't rare. It happens in more families than we'd like to admit. Narcissism and jealousy, lies, lack of accountability, gaslighting, abuse, hiding, assault, etc. We're just taught to keep it in-house and suffer in silence. I chose to break that cycle. What you've witnessed was a masterclass in narcissism. Someone lighting the fire behind the scenes, then walking away so you look like the arsonist. It feels like Brittany Renner wrote this for her. I don't know, but I digress. Okay, so she says, I know what really happened on and off camera all season long. So no, the internet cannot bully me into submission. That right there is exactly something Brittany Renner would say. And she literally just said it yesterday on Instagram. Like, I've been on the internet for 12 years. Can't nobody bully me. I am the bully. So this sounds like you and Brittany got together, had some wine and wrote this up. But let's keep going. Cannot bully me into submission. Y'all know the TV character. I know the mother. She touched my arm. That ain't what happened. I pushed her off of me. So she still has not said that okay, I guess she said she pushed her off of me. But girl, that is not what happened. Your mom was not on you for you to push her off of you. Okay, I pushed her off of me. She swung, plain and simple. It's unfortunate things played out this way, and I wish it never happened. But if you knew our history, then you know this was a long time coming. So still, she has zero accountability. I haven't seen anything about, I shouldn't have pushed my mom. I was trying to hit her with a purse. I called her a bitch. I told her I have no respect for her. Like, she's still taking zero accountability. Then she makes another post. I see the hate mail. I see the judgment. But I also see all the messages that say, I've dealt with this too. This reminds me so much of my situation. To those of you with heart and understanding, I see you. And I appreciate your vulnerability. To those of you who've met me with threats, vile statements, and extreme judgment, may you never understand my plight. Celebrating my darkest moments says more about you than it ever will about me. I've always been misunderstood, and this chapter of my life is no different, but I will answer to God. Okay, sounds like another Brittany. Not imperfect strangers who've never walked a mile in my shoes. I will keep my head up and my peace in focus as I continue to grow as a mother, a wife, and a woman. So I would be able to take this more seriously if she hadn't already went on Instagram like 2 weeks ago arguing with her sister and saying, this is always going to be my mom. You can't expect me to never forgive her. We only get one mother. So she was going with that narrative. But now that she sees she has a little bit of support and a little bit of people on her side saying Jackie's toxic and blah, blah, blah. Chanel went through some things with her mom. You guys have no idea. Now that she has a little bit of comments and a little bit of support, now she's going to go with this. She's going to go with, I'm standing on 10 toes. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to take accountability. It's like, girl, if you're not going to get on there and stand on business and say what the hell it is, then just be quiet. Because if you really had an issue with your mom, you would have stepped forward and said what the issue is. Not every episode, it's a different issue. So let's see what she said before when she was arguing with her sister, Takari. So her sister had made a happy birthday post to her, and then she went off in the comments saying, I'll start by saying thanks because it's the polite thing to do. But to be honest, you easily could have texted me this, accompanied by a personal apology for all the shit you've said and done. So you see how she feels like everyone owes her an apology and she don't owe anyone anything? That's an issue. Okay, you owe me an apology for all the shit you've said and done, both publicly and privately. I'm not with the public shenanigans anymore. That's why I've been quiet. I don't have no ill wishes towards you, but this ain't genuine, and you know that. You put this up for your followers, exactly like she's doing now. Again, you put this up for your followers and the blog so you can carry on this sad, sappy charade like nobody gives a fuck about you. Ain't that what Chantel is doing right now? But okay. Don't want nothing to do with you, etc. I've been there for you and dare you to say otherwise. I stopped fucking with you off the strength of you and your poor decisions. Has nothing to do with mom. We all know how I get down. If I wanted to speak, I would. But the same way you don't want to forge a fake relationship with her, I don't want to forge a fake and genuine one with you. I haven't done shit to you, so how I get included in your mess and hit in the crossfire, I don't know. If you wanted me to hate our mom for the rest of our life, it isn't going to happen. Forgiveness is paramount. Moving forward is necessary. We only get one mom. Bashing her in the media moves us forward in what way? It gives you public sympathy, support, and then what? Exactly. Birthdays, holidays, etc. being missed because you want to be in the media acting goofy. You call me when you're ready to be real and own up to the shit Takari has done. Not Jackie. Okay, so my whole point of this whole little story is this was just 2 weeks ago. She was just going back and forth with her sister in the comments saying you only get one mom. She's not going to be for her mom forever. But now here it is 2 weeks later. Mind you, they've been filmed this. This been happened. But this is 2 weeks later. And now you're doubling down on pushing your senior citizen mom. You have no apologies. You're not taking no accountability. It's all Jackie's fault. Y'all don't know how Jackie is. She's gaslighting and manipulating behind the scenes. Like, how? First of all, let's explain me this. Not saying Jackie's perfect. So don't get in my comments saying, oh, y'all don't know Jackie ain't perfect. I know she ain't perfect. No mother is. But you cannot say that she is gaslighting and manipulating behind the scenes when you haven't even had a conversation with her. According to you, you're telling everyone you have her blocked and you ain't had no conversations with her. Your whole gripe on the show is she won't sit down and talk to you. So if she won't talk to you, she has you blocked. The other ladies really don't talk to her like that. How in the fuck is she manipulating and gaslighting behind the scenes? Please, like, did she lose her job or something? Because I don't know where this is coming from, but this is sad at the end of the day. You know, as a grown-ass woman and mother, you should have hopped on there and said, there's no excuse for me putting my hands on my mom. No, instead you said, she touched me and I moved her out the way. No, bitch, that ain't what happened. Stop lying. You need to take accountability for what you did to your mom. And I was watching the old episodes of Basketball Wives when she was getting into it with Drea, and she was just as annoying and getting up in Drea's face as she is now. Like, maybe you're the problem, Chantel. Like, you need to grow the fuck up. You're not living with your mom. You're not dependent on your mom anymore. So what does it matter? What does it really matter? Like, it's time for you to grow up and move on. You came to this platform to try to take your mom down. And now that it's not going in your favor, you're just trying to double down and really take your mom down. And it's fucking sad. But let's look at how Chantel acted last time she was on the show. The same turned up little brat that she is now.
Listen to me. Orlando, listen to me. You came in here talking crazy to my mom.
He didn't
That's what he's not going to do. I'm not sitting down.
Oh, here you go. Little ghetto girl acting all ghetto immediately. Look at
Chantel ain't changed one bit. You seen her smacking her hands. Oh, but she was over there trying to defend her mom. You not going to talk crazy to my mom. Why? Because you the only one that could talk crazy to her? Like, I don't understand how she keeps raving about, I'm a woman, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, but still ain't took accountability for disrespecting her senior citizen mom. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Do you think Chantel is dead ass wrong, or do y'all agree with her? I want to hear what y'all thoughts are. Please comment, like, subscribe, do the thumbs up, put your notification bells on, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.